What in the world is that? What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it's after 8 o'clock, man. I'm just leaving the house. Don't worry, the guys left at 6 o'clock. Hey, when you own it, you can do that. They don't mind leaving early. They like leaving early. But I'm not cutting today. I'm gonna try to get some stuff together on the house. I do need to run over here real quick and do a quote on a property. I guess I might as well go ahead and tell y'all about the customer I lost. Kind of left y'all with a little cliffhanger yesterday, I guess. So we had a customer, good people, but just didn't take a lot of pride in their yard. I think that's the way I want to say it. And I told y'all that I was supposed to do some landscaping for them. I got hurt. Told them I wasn't sure when I'd be able to get to it. Go ahead and if they could find somebody else to do the beds, clean out the beds and all that, just to go ahead and let somebody else do it. No, we'll wait on you. Oh, that's the building inspector. I gotta answer this. Alright. I think me and the building inspector squared away now. Oh, let me show you this property real quick. This right here is it. They just want to, so this is a whole nother subject too. This is gonna be a long video. Get your ice cream, popcorn, whatever. There's a story behind this, but I ain't got, I'll tell you that in a minute. Let me finish with the other customer first. So yeah, we're gonna wait on you. It's okay. Now, I didn't even really want to do the job because, let me just say this. Don't bend over backwards for customers who won't bend over backwards for you. That's a good word. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you good to everybody. You know, you do. I'm not saying don't do quality work or whatever. But, you know, some customers go above and beyond. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go above and beyond. But you can only go above and beyond so long for somebody that doesn't reciprocate that. Well, they would want a nickel and dime when it comes to the landscape. The landscape always got out of control, and then they'd want me to come in and fix it. And I offered to them to make it a part of their regular mowing package. Then the other thing is, when we would show up, there would always be trash in the yard. You know, and so there was times that we'd charge them for picking up trash and, you know, just those kind of things. So, you know, and again, great people. It's just, for everybody, the yard's not a priority. They just want the grass cut, you know. I understand that. But we kind of starting to go in a different direction. We're in a place at the business now that you start, when you got more work than you need, or as much as you need, or almost as much as you need, whatever, you can start being more selective. So anyway, the guys went by to cut on our regular schedule. I was hurt, but the guys were keeping all the properties cut. The mowing wasn't an issue. It was getting in there doing the landscape beds. And I told her, find somebody. No, we'll wait on you. Okay. The guys went by to cut, but they cut it one time. Then they went by the next time. They went by, it's a bi-weekly. They went by to cut it, and they said, well, it's already been cut. I said, okay, well, don't worry about it. But they had cut over around where their business is at too, and sometimes they'll take a bush hog. They just cut everything. Okay, so they had cut it. So we thought that's what they had done. So 2 more weeks roll around. The guys show up there yesterday, and there's a lawn company there cutting it. One of the owners comes out and says, hey, you know, we got somebody else. Y'all didn't show up for the guy got hurt, you know, your owner got hurt or whatever. And this is the only part that's a little aggravating, is I don't like when people don't tell the truth. Because he said, I got hurt and I told them I was going to contract it out for somebody to keep it cut while I was hurt. First of all, I've never told anybody anything like that. I got the text messages. Why am I going to contract something out? I got guys that cut, you know, and we went on our regular schedule. And that's what Elro told him. He said, well, we come last time, it was already cut, and that was 2 weeks ago. We come back this time, you know. And so anyway, so the guys come and told me, they said, well, we done lost a lawn or whatever. And I said, hallelujah. I had told Z-Man, this is the truth, not that I lie. I said I hope when the guys show up, because I kind of had a feeling, because the landscape beds, what I didn't tell you, I rode by to look at the landscape beds a couple of weeks ago after I got to feeling better and started back doing landscape and all. And they were done and looked great. And so I sent her a text message, because the wife had contacted me about the beds. I said, hey, the beds look great. She said, yeah, they were a jungle. We had to get something done with them. Never mentioned that they got somebody new to cut the grass, you know. But see, they had somebody before me and they quit. And if they don't do a better job of maintaining their property, these people will quit too. Guess who ain't going back? That day will come though. I'm almost certain, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's one of those kind. Now again, I'm not saying anything bad about the people. They good people. I wouldn't call their names. I wouldn't tell anybody where it's at. I don't have no hard feelings. It's just at the end of the day, that really did not fit inside our scope of an ideal property. It was the right size, but here's the simplest way I know to say it. We take pride in what we do. And I can't keep your property looking good if you don't take pride in it, you know. And I get that for some people that's not a big priority, right? You know, it's not. And I understand that, and I respect that. But it's not ideal for us. So anyway, all right, so this property over here that I just went and looked at, I don't think they're trying to scam me. This house is for sale. A company has come in and did the remodels. A guy who does all of their landscaping for their remodels, I mean, he lives several hours from here. And what he's trying to do is get me to do it, instead of him having to come all the way down here and do it. That's his story. Now, his daughter contacted me. He's a Hispanic guy, and he doesn't, I mean, his daughter said this, and again, I'm not being critical, that's fine, that he doesn't speak good English, and so that's why she contacted me, which is fine. But you know, when they call me, you know how you hear people on, you know, when people trying to scam you, you can hear people talking all in the background and stuff. Well, there was a little bit of that, but I think it was her talking to him. But I went over and looked at it. I really don't even know if I want to mess with that, because see, I'm assuming they want it like cleaned up, and man, they got a bunch of limbs that need to be hauled out of there and all that kind of stuff. I do know this: I'm not doing anything unless I get prepaid. I don't know him, and he don't know me. So if somebody's gonna have to trust somebody, he's gonna have to trust me. I share all that. Really, I know some people, y'all just like watching the videos and you don't care, just like reality TV for you, and that's great. But you know, some of my videos, you know, they help people that's going through the same kind of situations. It gives you some perspective. You might be in business and you've lost a customer or something, and you know, you kind of aggravated and frustrated, and you know, because a lot of times on YouTube and social media, a lot of times it's only the good things that get posted, you know, and you look at folks and you go, oh man, they just making a killing, they buying all this new equipment, you know, everything just seems to be going well for them. Well, I'm struggling, and so I like to let you see the struggle side of it too, because you can get a lot of you can have a lot of freedom, and you can make good money working for yourself, doing whatever you do, you know, as long as you got your pricing right and you know your numbers. But there's a lot of aggravation that comes with it. Look, I worked in a place for well, I had a lot of aggravation there too, I guess, when I was supervisor. But if you go in and hit a clock every day and you do what somebody tells you to do, and at the end of the day you can leave and it ain't your problem, that's a different world from everything being your problem. So you know, having to juggle everything and deal with, you know, customers, unhappy customers, and you know, losing customers, getting new customers, employees, you know, just all that kind of stuff, people not showing up, you know. So anyway, let me get up here and get this stuff, and I will check back with y'all. I think I just seen a truck pull in down here. My delivery. I bet the mowers that are gone are the Super Z and the Super S. That's gonna be my guess. I don't know what they took. I told them to take whatever they wanted to. So just be my guess that's what they took. But yep, the Skag and the old Super Z's left. All right, let's get this stuff off. Man, look at there at them doors. I like them doors. Bedroom, water heater, the backside access to the pantry and bathroom. All right, let me show y'all what I did. Hey, y'all don't be looking at this, man. Hey, hey, this right here set up like another trip to the hospital. Oh man, it ain't funny, man. I got that bill the other day. It ain't funny at all. I got sick again when I got that bill. Anyway, I went ahead and put my soffit and my horizontal in so he can run the weatherhead up for my electricity. I want to go ahead and get that done. I'm still gonna get a price on somebody doing the rest of this for me, but I didn't know when the guy could get out here, and I want to go ahead and get that part done. But I'm gonna show y'all here real quick if I can. What I did, I need to get one of these ladders set up though. Hold on. All right, so here's what we got. If you remember, I already had all this vertical up. Well, apparently they make which the people at the vinyl place didn't tell me about. I told them what I was doing. They make a piece of vinyl that you put up here. I guess it's got channels on both sides for your horizontal and your for your vertical and your horizontal. See, the problem I got is this. I was gonna put them together, J channel here for the bottom, J channel here for the top. And the issue was water intrusion between these two. So I went down to my metal place and I got them to make me this out of white. That's all the way down behind it. So what happens, if water gets in there, it hits this, it rolls out over that trim. Now, what I should have done is done that 3/4 inch. I think they did it 1 inch. I'd like it being closer, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, I know it's there. People just driving up, you probably won't even hardly notice it, you know. And I've seen people do that before, now that I think about it, where it just didn't, something looked really bulky up there and I wasn't sure what it was, but anyway, so the doors are here. I got a mess in the house right now. All the trims here. This is going to be the trim 1x4 around all the windows. Got some 1x6 in there. It's going to be for baseboard. Man, they done dropped the stuff over on my wall, dude. I got to fix that. All right, I got that off. Anyway, how is it going to be touch up to do once the house is done regardless, but I'm just trying to minimize that. So that right there, this right here, $875. Y'all want to take a guess on them doors? I mean, which I guess ain't really too bad. Oh, yeah, let me show you this on the doors. If you notice, we're not doing the, you know, traditional trim. So everything is 1x4 trimmed out again, kind of like a farmhouse. Those doors at the contractor price was almost $1,100, I think. I told y'all that when I went and bought them. I think it was $1,069 or something like that. So, yep. And that's hollow core doors. They ain't solid. And one of my subscribers is going to build me doors that look like this, but they're going to be bifold. I don't even guess I showed y'all all this, all the can lights, smoke detector. I don't remember if I showed y'all this or not. Outlet, switches, stove, wrong hookup. So, yeah, they got a bunch of that done yesterday. But anyway, I'm put bifold doors in here on a, I got a, one of them barn door tracks, but they'll bifold. And so that'll be 2 doors that'll bifold, 2 doors that'll bifold. And he's gonna build those to look like those doors out there. So that'll be good. And we're gonna put them here too. No, I'm gonna actually build a barn door to go here, I think, and stain that. So anyway, that's what we got going on. Anyway, what I was saying about the mowers, when I pulled in, I kind of got sidetracked because that truck was here. I knew which mower would be left. Now, they could have took any of the 3, but I figured the Super S, they love that Super S. And now they like the Super Z too when you need to get, you know, you got big properties and got to get done the old one, because that thing will flat cut some grass. But they took the 2 newest ones, the Super Z and the Super S. I figured they would, because I told them I wasn't cutting today. I said, take whatever y'all want, because we unload them in the afternoon, try to anyway, and put them under the shelter. They don't always do that. I always unload mine. But anyway, I'm stopped by my buddy's shop down here, see what he's got going on before I run up to the house, man. See if he's got his help here today, man. They might be working on my cabinets. Have to check this out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out here. It's only like 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I don't know what else I'm gonna get into today, but I probably won't get back home in time to upload the video, but it being Wednesday, church tonight, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, appreciate you taking time to watch, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.